We're gonna be making a couple different variations of breakfast burritos. They're yummy, they're hearty, they taste good, they're homemade, and the kids can heat them up on their own. I always think I have a small family, and I don't. I have a big family. I have 5 kids. I have a really good friend that's a bodybuilder, and she's perfect, and she uses this, so I'm gonna use it too. How that goes down. We'll just do all of these. What? Oh, and it is hot. And the last thing I want to be doing in the morning is cooking over a stove, and my kids like hearty breakfasts. They like it. I mean, sometimes they eat cereal, but for the most part, they want their eggs and their bacon and their sausage and their pancakes and all that stuff. Not only does that stuff take a lot of time, it can be kind of hectic when you're trying to get 5 kids out the door. I don't want to be racing around and cooking and trying to get everything together. So to get this party started, I'm starting off with making some chorizo. This is a pork chorizo. I'm just cooking on low, medium, lowish, so it doesn't burn, because who wants burnt chorizo? And then I'm gonna get my air fryer. Let me put you down. I'm gonna get my air fryer started here. I'm going to preheat it. I'm gonna be putting something in there to get nice and crispy. While the air fryer gets heated up, preheated or whatever, I'm gonna come over here, I'm gonna crack a bunch of eggs and get that going, because all my breakfast burritos are going to have eggs in them. They are gonna be different variations. Some of them are gonna have chorizo with crispy potatoes, tater tots. And then other ones are gonna have some sausages and cheese and eggs and maybe a little bit of garlic. I'm not sure if I'm gonna put that in or not. I don't know. They're gonna do that. We're just gonna make those 2 today. If I have time, I'm gonna make like a bonus flavor, but we'll have to see if I have time.
Hi, it's me, Christy. I was super chatty this day, and it was just going on and on. I was like rambling. So I decided I'm gonna spare you all. I'm gonna throw in some music and I'm gonna speed this up.
I am gonna have a video of all my pre-made lunches that I pack for my kids and how I prepare them and all that for the next couple weeks, and just throw in their lunchbox, and by the time it's lunchtime, it'll be nice and cool and thawed, and it's just perfect. I also have some tips on how to like not have soggy bread and things like that to help preserve it so it really does taste good, like it was freshly made for lunch. Should have got a bigger bowl. Hold on. Do that. I always think I have a small family, and I don't. I have a big family. If you guys are new, no matter what I do, there's always a show. Always a show. I love tater tots because they're super versatile. I love them because you can use them for everything. On the side of like burgers and dogs, and they're really good for breakfast. They're just perfect. They really go. So I'm gonna put a pile of them in there. We're gonna get these babies started, and we're gonna move on. We're gonna add some eggs into here for our chorizo burritos, and then I'm gonna make a separate batch of just like eggs with salt and pepper. When I do the chorizo eggs, I don't put any other spices because it has so much flavor already. I really think it's time for me to invest in an electronic mixer. Does anyone have one of those? Can you recommend one or a brand that you like? A good amount. Yeah, I'm gonna do a good amount. Let's see. Oh yeah, look at that goodness. The chorizo like transforms the egg from like blah to yah. Surprisingly, when you crisp up the potatoes in the air fryer and then heat them up again, you know, after they've been in the freezer or the refrigerator, they kind of crisp up a little bit still, which is really cool and interesting. So that's why I love putting tater tots inside of breakfast burritos. And the combination of the chorizo and the potato, it works well together. It's really yummy. Don't pay attention to the other mess over here. Nobody's perfect, ladies. Nobody's perfect. Okay, so we'll just do all of these. What the was that? Oh my gosh. Oh, look. Oh my gosh. Are you serious? Oh, that was terrible. Oh gosh. Hold on. I took it out and there is no blood in here, but I'm not gonna waste the eggs. And I know what you're all thinking, that is gross, but you know, my husband's Filipino and his family eats balat, which is raw egg, and it's like fully formed fetus chicken. So my theory is it's natural, it's not gonna hurt us, but that whole egg was full of blood in a little fetus, and I was able to scoop that entire piece out. And so there's no blood in the egg. To each their own. I know I'm gonna get comments, but food is food, y'all. Whew. That was a lot. Okay, we gotta get going. A tip for you all, if you're just gonna make scrambled eggs like normally and your family's gonna eat it right away, add a little bit of milk to it and it makes it like fluffier. But I've noticed when I do that with the burritos, it makes them extra runny, and we definitely don't want that. We want fluffy, we want yummy, but we don't want like wet, runny burritos, right? No, we don't want that. Okay, so my chorizo mixture is almost done. It's looking really, really good. The potatoes are almost done. Another quick thing for adults, what I like to do if I'm making these fresh is to add cilantro and queso fresco like crumbled inside and then roll it up. Yes. And a little lime crema sauce doesn't hurt also. Oh, I think I'm gonna like put one aside for lunch, for me, just for me, you know? All right, more eggs going in. I use avocado oil. I have a really good friend, it's a bodybuilder, and she's perfect, and she uses this, so I'm gonna use it too. So we're gonna get those in, use the same one, because Natalia will freak out because she doesn't like chorizo, so yeah. Oh my gosh, you guys, looks like my taters are done. Let's see what these taters look like. Oh yeah. Stir them up a little bit. I'm gonna put it in for a little bit more because we like extra crispy, right fam? So we're gonna do that. Oops, I did the wrong button. That's not the right button. There we go. Couple more minutes. I want them extra crispy. Rule of thumb, always clean up as you go. Get this going. We are going to assemble over here. So let me move you. Let's start getting toys. Always toys in the way. All right, so we got our chorizo and egg mixture, our sausage links. This, we have got our taters, which look really, really yummy. Nice and crispy. Remember, we're still cooling. Okay, you know what? I need my cheese. I need the cheese. I'm going to add some shredded cheese to this plain egg and salt and pepper mixture because I want to make like a cheesy egg feel. And I don't want to put too much, but just enough. So we got a little bit of cheesy egg going on here. Okay, here are the tortillas. I got these La Banderita, is that how you say it? Tortillas. I really like these. I got them at Walmart. Okay, I just washed my hands again. We're gonna start prepping these burritos. I'm gonna do 10 tortillas at a time. I left the door open. I left my fridge door open. So we're gonna start doing this. Everything is nice and cooled. Because we have such a large family, there is no point in wrapping each burrito separately. That's just ridiculous. So literally I will put like 5 to 7 burritos in here at one time. For the chorizo ones, I'm sure you all know how to wrap a burrito, but I'm gonna show you how I wrap my burritos. It's no different than anyone else. I'm gonna take a little bit of the mixture, put it right here. I'm gonna make these, let's make them a little generous. And I think I'll put about 4. These are the chorizo ones, by the way. Maybe 4 or 5. Yeah. Maybe I can fit 5. Yes, okay, I can only do 4. One of them popped out. 4 of them fit perfectly. I'm just kind of tuck in the ends, roll it a little bit, tuck in the ends as I go to make it a little bit neat, and I'm just gonna continue rolling, and we have a perfect breakfast, kid size, yummy, or adult size, yummy burrito.
Hey, it's me again. I am saving you from myself. I don't know what was going on with me today, but I was just so chatty. This video, before I started editing it, was an hour and a half. It literally took me an hour to even start the assembly process. I don't know. I was just having fun hanging out with you all, even though you weren't there with me. So I hope you enjoyed hanging out with me as I assembled 45 to 55 roughly burritos. I always use gallon Ziplocs because they come very, very handy. And like I said before, I put about 5 to 7, depending how many fit in one Ziploc, because I use one Ziploc per meal because I have 5 kiddos, and it just makes more sense and saves me a lot of time rather than wrapping them individually. I get a lot of questions. I've done these videos before where people are like, don't they stick together or anything like that? I'm like, no, they actually don't. Surprisingly, I just wrap them maybe 2 at a time in a paper towel, and I use a microwave cover, just microwave it in the oven for a minute and a half, and they're fine. And sometimes when the kids open it up, we cut it in half. I will add some cilantro or onions or sour cream or lime crema sauce or even hot sauce like my daughter Avea likes. Something else to just kind of dress it up if we have the time in the morning. But I hope you guys enjoy this video, and I hope you try it. Let me know in the comments if you have any yummy burrito recipes that you can give to me, because I'm looking for a little something different next time.
Well, thank you for rolling with me in the kitchen, making all of these burritos. Make sure that when you seal them, the air is all the way out before you seal them. And I like to stack them just like this and put them in my freezer. As soon as I can find a Sharpie, what I also like to do is I like to write what is in it, whether it be chorizo and potatoes or sausage and eggs, or sausage, eggs, and potatoes. I put it on here, and then I also go ahead and put the date that I made them, the date that I'll be throwing them into the freezer, and I send the kids to the freezer. I'm like, today we're gonna have burritos. Go get a pack of 4, or go get a pack of 5. So the kids can easily heat it up on their own, and it just makes summer so much easier and more enjoyable when you don't have to make a hot breakfast and then clean up all the mess afterwards. So let me know if you guys make some burritos for breakfast, and don't forget to subscribe so you see my lunch making video of what I do to prepare lunches for my kids. Thanks for rolling with me in the kitchen. I'll see you next time.